Hello, good evening and welcome to Sktv's News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. "14 CSOs Kangleipak urge Ministry of Home Affairs to defer census in Manipur. Demand completion of NRC process before population enumeration." Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD reaffirms no NRC, no census demand, vows to continue democratic agitation until government takes concrete action on NRC updation. Government must break silence on India-Myanmar territory swap issue, clarify whether any border land exchange is under consideration, asserts CLP leader K. Megachandra. AJR-TDU extends full support to TDC's stand, warns Jiribam stranded loaded trucks will head towards Imphal without security escorts if state fails to clear them within 4 days. Kuki CSO Working Committee Electoral lifts counter-economic blockade along National Highway 202 after Manipur government assures end to selective restrictions on Kuki Zoo movement. And MSPCL 2019 recruitment exam cancelled under Governor's order. Managing Director says no fresh recruitment will be conducted. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. 14 CSOs and JFD held talks with Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam and other government officials on the demand of NRC update before commencement of census in Manipur. The 14 CSOs delegation was led by Santana Hakpam, while the JFD delegation was led by 14 CSOs. On the government side, Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam, Home Commissioner cum Secretary N. Ashok Kumar, Joint Secretary Home Dr. Maimam Vito were present during the talks. Speaking to media persons after the meeting, convener of 14 CSOs, Santana Hakpam, said the demands to government include updating of NRC with 1951 as base year in accordance with decision taken by Manipur Legislative Assembly in August 5, 2022. Other demands include inclusion of experts who are well aware of Manipur, committee member who will conduct demographic survey. He further demanded immediate halt on the planned census operation starting from August 17. Speaking further, Santana Hakpam also informed that a PIL will be filed at High Court of Manipur on August 12 to demand for postponement of census exercise. Further, he maintained that JFD and 14 CSOs will wait for Manipur government to take some action in the next 2 days before continuing with their future course of actions.
India's citizen in Changrava, Dugumba, original Indian Natavasing do any formula ama NRC Wagera, Ekama Pasto, whatever formula, the Kandu Podune Lose Aitare. Sige Maraxida Makoina, Akoi house counting, Taunova, 17 day, Honavasi, Manipur Government, Chiti, Rega, talk to Vida, Hosipau Tamise, Masi, Aquina, Yaning the Vaitare. Adumale, Adugam, Ani Subuda, Aquina, Masaki, Aquina Sila, community organizations in Sigama, Narakanda, Hansitsida, Aquina, Masigi. Pochi Yaito Hibagi petition Namasu Aquina Kota, Tanava drafting Tautan.
Finance Secretary of Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD Sunil Karam has asserted that JFD will continue to pursue its demand for NRC update before census exercise begins in Manipur. Representatives of JFD and 14 CSOs Kangleipak met Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam yesterday. The meeting was also attended by Commissioner Home N. Ashok Kumar and Joint Secretary Dr. M. Vito. In the meeting, Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam assured to apprise Chief Minister Yunam Khemchan on the demand of people and CSOs of Manipur. Speaking to media after the meeting, Sunil Karam said state government remains oblivious to people's demand, but JFD will continue with its pressure to ensure that NRC update is carried out first before continuing with census, and this remains non-negotiable. He urged state government to come out with a concrete stand by today and to clarify that to the public.
Government of India da state na recommendation nama hayeng buki manungda thabiu haiba pose masi taksali aduga loinana tim amana dilida satlaga ekogi taksan ba haiba wapum kharaju thamakana ekoi hojik JFD na ngairi ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯄꯨꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ JFDꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯒꯅꯤ.
CLP leader K. Megachandra has categorically stated that the Congress party will not accept any exchange of land between India and Myanmar. Speaking at a press conference, Megachandra contended that the Manipur government should not remain silent on the issue. He emphasized that the party firmly opposes exchanging territory under a new alignment, particularly along Indo-Myanmar border pillars 65, 66, 67 and 68 in Chanel district. Stating that there can be no changes to the historical boundary of Manipur, he asserted that the central government must consult stakeholders in advance and present the proposal in Parliament if necessary. Citing a recent briefing by Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal, Megachandra argued that the statement cannot be held valid. He also accused the central government of ignoring the voices of the people of Manipur, reiterating that the state government must speak out.
In fact, it is not fair, and the dignity of the people and the rights of the people is disturbing, and the India government is always, particularly this double engine government, they are neglecting the sentiment of the people of Manipur. Not only this particular exchange of territory, in all issues, this double engine government neglecting the voice of the people of Manipur. So they need to hear the voice of the people, and the government need to activate. Government need to do their responsibility and accountability. So it is quite hopeless. The state government is silent. Why is this government ignorant on this issue? I don't know. But they are not giving any statement in connection with the recent press briefing by the Jaswalji, the spokesperson of the External Affairs Minister. So it is very unhappy, and it's condemnable because they are not concerning the.
All Jirbam Road Transport Drivers Union AJRTDU has extended its full support to the stance taken by the Transporters and Drivers Council TDC, warning that loaded trucks stranded in Jirbam will proceed toward Imphal without waiting for security escorts if the state fails to clear them within 4 days. Addressing a press conference today at AJRTDU entry post in Babupura, Jirbam, Union Secretary K.H. Kopeshwar stated that the current security convoy arrangements are grossly inadequate to clear the massive backlog of stranded freight vehicles. Tensions flared earlier in the day when one of 2 scheduled security convoys bound for Imphal was abruptly cancelled without explanation. The unexpected cancellation triggered widespread agitation among drivers who have been lined up for days. Order was restored following the direct intervention of senior officials from Jirbam District Police, including additional SP and OC. The authorities organized an emergency convoy, which successfully dispatched a second batch of trucks around 2:30 p.m. Despite the afternoon movement, Kopeshwar reiterated that the existing escort system cannot resolve the crisis in a timely manner. Endorsing TDC's declaration, he warned that drivers would have no choice but to head toward Imphal independently, with or without a convoy, if all stranded cargo trucks are not evacuated within 4 days. The union urged the government to immediately introduce a dedicated special convoy system to ensure swift and safe transit of essential goods to Imphal Valley.
convoy yaudaba thidana leiba driver mayamsi involvement gari dilagani haiba statement asi koi all jiba ko transport driver singi maitai dagi support tawi aduga convoy leiba convoy di convoy convoy singi leiba mukandi leiba gari singi leiba ngamani thade aduna government side ki ara special leiba convoy system ma Kami pagi kami mulai itu kami masih mai magi pergi bangkok. Betul masih mungkin nak bahaya na polisi bangkok tu dari mungkin masih jadi mungkin.
Kuki CSO Working Committee Electoral on Tuesday lifted its counter-economic blockade and total shutdown along National Highway 202. after Manipur government assured the organization that no community would be subjected to selective economic restrictions. The decision followed a meeting at Shangshang between a government delegation led by Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam and spokesperson Thokchom Radesham and representatives of WCK CSO's UKRUL. The committee said an agreement was reached with concerned Tangkhul and Meitei groups to end the alleged blockade against Kuki-Zo people, prompting it to withdraw its countermeasures from 4:30 p.m. The committee had imposed a counter-economic blockade on July 27 and escalated it into a total shutdown from August 5. Under a handwritten agreement signed with the government delegation, the administration undertook to ensure the safety and security of National Highway 202, prevent blockades and disturbances, and facilitate the free and non-discriminatory movement of essential commodities. The committee said normal movement could resume from 4:30 p.m. but warned that the lifting of the blockade was contingent on the government implementing its assurances in letter and spirit. The development temporarily eases tensions surrounding competing economic blockades along National Highway 202 with the administration's ability to keep the highway open and secure now under close watch. MSPDCL Managing Director M. Rabi has highlighted severe manpower shortages in the company and MSPCL. He was responding to media queries during the Meet the Press series organized by the Directorate of Information and Public Relations (DIPR) at its auditorium today. Speaking further, Rabi clarified that there is no current policy to recruit new staff following the governor's cancellation of previous Group C and D recruitment results. He added that the existing staff manages to handle normal operations despite facing these manpower constraints. Maintaining that MSPDCL is actively working to bridge a 100 megawatt power deficit, Rabi noted that summer power supply stands at 260 megawatts, while the winter demand is projected to spike over 300 megawatts. He added that the state currently receives only 160 megawatt of actual power. Explaining that this shortfall has often led to power cuts, Rabi informed that the state cabinet has authorized procurement of electricity from the NTPC Faraka STPP stage 1 and 2 at the rate of Rs 4.4 per unit to tackle this issue. He also said that the department is rolling out upgrades under the RDSS, which includes appointing an advanced metering infrastructure service provider AMISP. The director further claimed that 70,000 smart meters have already been installed out of a targeted 1.54 lakh. Emphasizing public complaints regarding increased power consumption after smart meter installation, Rabi urged consumers to file official written complaints, stating that the company has received 0 formal complaints so far.
2012 however 16 power in the meter bani. How say that Magi lifespan low technology smart meter system Ministry of Power instruction RDSS Highway School around 70,000 move over 1.54 lakhs feeder 11 kV substation singa 11 kV feeder meter 100% DT meter transport masa like HD consumer sing meter 3 phase meters single phase meters CCC meter masi smart meter prepaid meter city transparency
Republican Party of India Thawale National President and Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas B. Athawale has announced that the party will contest the upcoming Manipur elections independently without forming an alliance with any political party. He also promised that the party will prioritize updating the Manipur National Register of Citizens NRC using 1951 as the base year and push for the inclusion of the Meitei community in India's Scheduled Tribes ST list. Ramdas B. Athawale said this while addressing the party's national executive meeting at the new Maharashtra Saran in New Delhi. Several issues, including the ongoing Manipur unrest, were discussed during the meeting, which was attended by RPIA National General Secretary Maheshwar Thongnaujam and representatives from various states. Speaking further, Athawale observed that conducting a census amidst the prevailing situation in Manipur is highly difficult. He pointed out that a census under such conditions could enroll illegal immigrants as genuine citizens, cautioning that this would ultimately harm both the state and the entire country. Emphasizing that the Manipur NRC must be updated with 1951 as the base year, Athawale added that he would meet with the Prime Minister of India to urge him to implement this. He also vowed to officially send a recommendation to enlist the Meitei media community in the ST list if the party forms the state government. Meanwhile, Maheshwar noted that the RPIA has been recognized as a state party in Manipur. He assured that the party would prioritize the identification of illegal immigrants, ensure free movement along the national highways, and advocate for the inclusion of the Meitei media community in the ST list of the Indian Constitution.
RPI अभी स्टेट पार्टी रिकॉग्नाइज है अभी मणिपुर में. हमारा RPI का डिमांड क्या है जो पीपल और मणिपुर को पसंद है? नेशनल रजिस्टर ऑफ सिटीजन आप लोग को मालूम होगा एनआरसी बेस ईयर 1951 करने से जो बाहर से मणिपुर में घुस के बैठे हैं वो एनआरसी बेस ईयर 1951 करने से वो हमारे इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स को बाहर कर सकता है. सो इसलिए आरपीआई का पहला डिमांड है एनआरसी बेस ईयर 1951 को करना और इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स को बाहर निकालना. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, मणिपुर के इंडिजिनियस पीपल को अटैक कर रहे हैं उसको भारत सरकार करके उसको स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन करना, पनिशमेंट करना कि वैसा नहीं करना चाहिए और फ्रीडम ऑफ मूवमेंट अच्छी तरह से एक्सरसाइज होना चाहिए.
BJP Manipur Pradesh has questioned the silence of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi regarding protests by students and unemployed youth in Jharkhand over recruitment irregularities, contrasting it with his active participation in the recent NEET paper leak protest at Jantar Mantar. Addressing a press meet today at Thambal Shanglin, Nitai Pachatek, BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President and President in Charge and Nimbus highlighted the intense agitations in Jharkhand over alleged irregularities in exams conducted by the Jharkhand Public Service Commission. He maintained that political leaders should not differentiate between student protests based on whether a state is ruled by the BJP or the India Alliance, but should instead treat all youth equally. Nimbus strongly condemned the use of excessive force against student protesters by security forces in Ranchi, calling it unfortunate. The BJP leader further questioned whether Rahul Gandhi ought to actively support the ongoing protests in Jharkhand if he is genuinely concerned about the future of students. He further called on political parties to stop selectively supporting protests, disrupting parliament over the NEET exam row, and spreading false narratives across the country.
ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯖꯟꯇꯔ ꯃꯟꯇꯔꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯤꯠꯀꯤ ꯄꯦꯄꯔ ꯂꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯄꯥꯔꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯈꯟꯅꯁꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯊꯩꯔꯒ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟꯗꯥ ꯑꯃꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯅꯍꯥꯔꯣꯟꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯔꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯁꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯝꯕꯗ नोंमदा लुपा करोड़ मापन की नोंमदा लुपा करोड़ मापन की एक्सपेंडिचर से पार्लियामेंट सेशन अमगी नोंमदा चले अदुगुंबा पार्लियामेंट सेशन अमा फमनबा होनबा अमसुंग मदुगी पार्लियामेंट सेशन फमबगी मरमसिदी अखोई डिस्कशन तौसे हैना हाइबु.
Lok Sabha MP Dr. Ngomcha Bimolakojam has raised concerns in the Lok Sabha over the continued extension of the suspension of operations through agreement with Kuki armed groups without public disclosure of its terms and compliance status. In a notice under Rule 377, MP Dr. Bimolakojam referred to the allegation made by Manipur Deputy Chief Minister Lucy Diko regarding the alleged involvement of the KNFP, a group under the Sioux framework, and the abduction and killing of 6 Liangmai civilians. The MP also expressed concern over reports of extortion along national highways allegedly involving armed groups under the Sioux agreement or engaged in talks with the government. Further, MP Bimol urged Union Home Minister Amit Shah to place the current Sioux agreement and its compliance status in the public domain and review its continuation, including possible abrogation in cases where violations are established. He further called for measures to ensure that national highways remain free from extortion, intimidation and obstruction. On the other hand, MP Bimola Koijam has also written to Lok Speaker seeking reconsideration of the decision declining the admission of unstarred question number 118125, which was addressed to Ministry of Home Affairs regarding the National Register of Citizens (NRC) in Manipur. In the letter, MP Bimola Koijam maintained that the question was declined on the ground that it seeks information on matters of past history. The MP clarified that the question seeks factual information regarding the present status of NRC records of Manipur, and the NRC in Manipur is not a closed historical issue, but an ongoing matter of public policy. Further, MP Bimol urged speakers of Lok Sabha to reconsider this decision and to admit the question on NRC concerning Manipur. Hairok MLA and government spokesperson Thokchom Radhesham has clarified that the current National Institute of Technology (NIT) was temporarily constructed in Langul and government is making efforts to shift it to a permanent location. Speaking to media persons at his quarter at Sanjain Thong, Thokchom Radhesham attacked former Congress Chief Minister Okram Ibobi for making statement against Chief Minister. He maintained that the current NIT is constructed at flood-prone area as it is located near wetland. Following a soil test, government decided to construct temporary campus while it finds another suitable land for permanent campus. While refuting to former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi, MLA Radhesham maintained that BJP has managed to function as government for about 4 years, as the rule coincided with COVID-19 and violent conflict. He asserted that for the 4-month-old government led by Chief Minister Kim Chan is giving utmost priority to education and health. Speaking further, Radhesham also maintained that the state government is making all efforts to ensure the opening of national highways in the state. He added that government is engaging with all communities to resume services along national highways.
Order to concern later, quite the education and the health that Hawaii Yam Toina, edit school later, edit college later, new education policy by 2030. Every now and then we discuss. Honorable Health Minister, Canary never. See Maraxa Prazada, we Sarkarsi, Lan one Mese, Masi, Matung Nata Wigano, anything can be Ningmata winning Malaga, so we can have debate, open debate. Prazamam the Hangze, Akoy Lampel Pata, NIT complex land allotment over say, Sumbra Sumda. Let us have an open debate. Public, Mayam, Akoy Kanarakanda, Akoy Nina.
Manipur Youth League Mayol has expressed deep concern over plans to conduct census operations in the state before updating NRC, cautioning that the state's future will be bleak if illegal immigrants are enrolled as genuine citizens. In a press release issued by its publicity secretary, Konjigbam Samananda, Mayol pointed out that several states have already witnessed demographic imbalances following a large influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring countries. It further stated that it would not be an exaggeration to claim there has been a significant surge in undocumented immigrants in Manipur since the eruption of the crisis on May 3, 2023. Taking strong exception to the government's plan to conduct a census before updating NRC in the state, the organization argued that it would be an unforgivable blunder and warned of an intense public uprising if the government forcibly proceeds against public aspirations. Holding both the central and state governments accountable for any such fallout, Mayol stated that authorities must understand the severe consequences of illegal immigrants gaining a political platform and participating in governance. Women Association for Socio-Economic Development, Vasudev, has extended its full support to the ongoing movement spearheaded by JFD. It asserted that NRC must be updated before conducting any population census in the state. In a press statement, Vasudev General Secretary Kumukcham Rameshwari stated that this demand to prioritize NRC over census is vital for safeguarding future of the indigenous population, especially in light of growing challenges posed by illegal immigration. Critiquing the state government's delayed response, the association noted that the consultative meetings and seminars organized by Manipur government on August 7 and 8 should have been convened 6 to 7 months prior. Vasudev further cautioned that attempting to forcibly conduct a census prior to implementing NRC could lead to unwanted fallout. It reiterated its complete backing of JFD's stand on NRC and census issues. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
SIRG claim pine tawi krabo yam phare mathangda kari sathagadage haibadu haijarabage electoral registration officer haibadi ERO na claim khudimak amamam laukhatuna yengi amata sithaba tawdana misang mikhai naidana masigi tamaktani claims amasung objections disposal period haina lairibase adumda ERO dagi letter amagi khuthangda kauraknabadi sapiyu mipaningai oide asengbadi nahaki claim du serious oina laure haibatu taklibani mari lainaba document singdi pubirakpa tare phajana da haibiyu ERO na phajana atumak tabigani madudasu karigumba laikhai taba ngamdragasu atai atopa upai lairi district election officer haibadi DC da natraga chief electoral officer Manipur dasu appeal tawbagi khudong saba adu bizari karigumba atopa samamnaba khangningba lairagasu BLO natraga headline number 1950 da poll tawbiraga atumak hangbiba yagani final electoral roll asi lagliba September gi tarik tarukta phongnagani SIR gi pandamdi eligible oiba voter khudimak amata sithadana voter list asida ming yahonnabani I am in RU.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Nungba MLA and Hill Areas Committee Chairman Dinganglung Gangmei today flagged off the Har Ghar Tiranga Yatra at Longmai, None District Headquarters as part of the 88th Independence Day commemoration. Organized by BJP Nungba Mandal in collaboration with the BJP Development Committee Longmai, the rally was participated by BJP leaders and workers, government officials, students, teachers and the general public. The rally began at Longmai Common Ground and passed through Longmai Bazaar along National Highway 37 before concluding at Longmai Bazaar Shed, and with participants carrying the tricolor and raising patriotic slogans. Addressing the gathering, Dinganglung Gangmei said None district has remained comparatively peaceful despite the ongoing conflict in Manipur, and noted that National Highway 37 has largely remained accessible. He also expressed concern over the pending justice for the 6 Zeliarong brothers and assured the Zeliarong NP community of efforts to pursue the matter. He appealed to all communities to shun violence, promote dialogue and work towards a peaceful and amicable resolution to the prevailing issues. NSS cell of the Namanjari University under the aegis of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Regional Directorate NSS Guwahati jointly organized Nasha Mukta Yuva for Vikshit Bharat program at Library Building of GP Women's College, Imphal today. Speaking in the program, GP Women's College Imphal and Head of Department of Chemistry, GP Women's College, K. Sanatun Sharma, stressed on the need for youths to stay away from the temptation of drugs as India aims to become a developed nation by 2047. Speaking further, Sanatun Sharma encouraged youths to focus on sports, skill, discipline and education, and to play active part in nation building. A collective pledge to build drug-free society was taken during the program. Korkom, a conglomerate of banned outfits in Manipur, has announced a total shutdown on 15 August from 1 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., declaring a complete boycott of India's Independence Day. In a press release, Korkom Media Coordinator M. Shakhain asserted that the day holds no relevance for Manipur. The group accused Government of India of practicing post-colonial imperialism and forcibly annexing the former sovereign kingdom into the Indian Union in 1949, shortly after it gained freedom from British colonial rule in 1947. The conglomerate alleged that the government of India has systematically fueled ethnic divisions to destabilize the state, orchestrating what it describes as an artificial conflict. Korkom claimed that the government of India has deployed covert strategies, proxy forces and mercenaries to suppress Manipur's national liberation movement and undermine its demand for self-determination. They further alleged that a hidden conflict has been waged against the indigenous population since May 3, 2023, violating international humanitarian laws. Terming the current friction between the Naga, Kuki and Meitei communities as a result of deep divisions fostered by India, the group accused the government of India of deliberately misrepresenting their liberation struggle to the global community as a communal conflict. Korkom then appealed to citizens to abstain from the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. The banned outfit National Revolutionary Front Manipur (NRFM) has declared 16-hour general strike across all 16 districts of Manipur on August 15, spanning from 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. to boycott India's Independence Day celebrations. In a press release issued by the group, the outfit announced that all commercial establishments, government institutions and general movements would remain strictly prohibited during the strike hours. Exceptions will be granted only for essential services including power supply, drinking water, healthcare services and the press. In its statement, the outfit leveled serious allegations against the central government, accusing New Delhi of escalating instability in Manipur over the past 3 years and covertly orchestrating territorial border concessions along Manipur-Myanmar boundary. The press release further claimed that honoring India's Independence Day is against the spirit of self-determination. It urged the public to support the shutdown as a mark of respect for revolutionaries who sacrificed their lives for the region's sovereignty. Seventh Digital Manipur, Patriots Day Observance Committee Manipur, Athletic Association Manipur, Lamyanba Hijam Mirabo Ningxing Lup, United Club Yai School and Yai School Athletic Club will jointly organize the Patriots Day Public Function 2026 at YAC Ground Yai School on August 13. As part of the observance, a state-level half marathon will be organized, and interested individuals can report at state-level half marathon on or before 7 a.m. of August 13. Further, the organizers have appealed all communities to participate in Patriots Day observance. Ethno Heritage Council Harikon has expressed deep grief over the demise of Bijoy Kabrabam, a prominent figure in the state's media sector, former president and news producer of ISTV network. He passed away at his residence at Nongmaibung Chakpram Lerag on the 7th of this month following an illness. In an official press release, Harikon stated that his sudden passing is an irreparable loss for the region. The organization highlighted his significant contributions as a highly skilled media professional who consistently amplified the voices, issues and public concerns of the state without fail. Harikon offered heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family and prayed for the departed soul to rest in peace. Now moving on in the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal part, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 31.4 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 23.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 90% in the morning and 64% in the evening. Now before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. "14 CSOs Kangleipak urge Ministry of Home Affairs to defer census in Manipur, demand completion of NRC process before population enumeration." Campaign for just and fair delimitation, JFD reaffirms no NRC, no census demand. Vows to continue democratic agitation until government takes concrete action on NRC updation. Government must break silence on India-Myanmar territory swap issue. Clarify whether any borderland exchange is under consideration, asserts CLP leader K. Megachandra. AJRTDU extends full support to TTC's stand. Warns Jiribam stranded loaded trucks will head towards Imphal without security escorts. if state fails to clear them within 4 days. Kuki CSO Working Committee Ukrul lifts counter-economic blockade along National Highway 202 after Manipur government assures end to selective restrictions on Kuki-Zo movement. And MSPCL 2019 recruitment exam cancelled under governor's order. Managing director says no fresh recruitment will be conducted. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.